Hey, my name is Eki Novo, and this question keeps coming from people. They ask me, I don't know Photoshop. Tell me about it. Yes, I'm gonna tell you about it right now. So, I'm gonna talk about the introduction to Photoshop. Okay, so make sure you watch this video. It's gonna help you out. So, make sure you watch this video to the end. It's going to help you out to know what Photoshop is all about. The introduction to Photoshop. Okay, the how to use the application, introduction to the application, not just Photoshop. Introduction to the application. Okay.
Okay, for those who don't know how to access their systems, sorry, but if you know, there are some people who don't know, so it should still help them. Just go to the search engine and type Photoshop, then click on it for it to open. But this is for Photoshop users, okay? For it to load, okay? Okay, and here we have our layout. Okay, hello again, have a great day. Thank you. Okay, we create a new layout. Okay, these are sizes I've been using for long now. These are sizes I've been using to design. Okay, so let's just use this 1080 and just 1080. Okay, okay, in here now we have this width. This is for the width and this is for the height. So depending on the size you're giving, okay, this is in pesos and you can still change them to inches, centimeter, millimeters, points and pickers. Okay, but most times I make use of these pesos and inches, the two of them. I don't normally make use of centimeter, millimeters, points and pickers. Okay, then here the resolution varies. Sometimes make use of 100, sometimes 200. 72 is a kind of poor. Okay, it's poor. I don't advise people. It depends on where you're running on. Okay, here custom is much better than choosing custom white background. Okay, the background content. Then this advanced option, you have don't color manage. Okay, this don't color manage is much better than square pixels. Then create. Okay, okay, here this is the working environment. Okay, here we have the file. In the file we have the new, we have the open, which is control n, as in the short form of punch new. You can see there we have open, control O. We have browse in bridge, open as smart object, open recent. These are the recent job I did. Okay, close, that's to close the document, close all the document. This is just to close a particular document. Then close all, close and go to bridge. Okay, then save as, exports, save for web, exports preferences, exports as quick, exports as png, export for arrow and the rest of them. Okay, we have generate image access, share. You can see on Behance, you can see how advanced this Photoshop is. Okay, search Adobe stock, place embedded, place link. Place embedded is used for placing images. Okay, I'll be explaining not everything, I'll be explaining the most important ones. Okay, placing of images, you can see that. Okay, let's, is it necessary? Oh, let's just don't worry about this. Okay, let me go to stock. Okay, stock. Okay, okay, it's used for placing images. Let's just place this in the media. Okay, you can see that. I know some of you are hungry now. Don't be hungry. Okay, don't be hungry. We have a lot to learn. Okay, then the next thing here is the edit, where we have the undo move. That's, you can see I was here before And by going to this and audio move, you can see that that's Control Z. Okay, then to redo move, that's Shift Control Z. Okay, you can see that it has gone back to where I placed it before. Then you have toggle last state. You can see that this was the last state it stayed. Then we have fade, we have cut, we have copy. I want to copy this image, just copy and you can still paste the image. We have search, Control F, check spelling, and there's nothing here to check actually, so it won't be able to check any spelling right now. Find and replace text. You can see how enhanced this is. This is purple trap for images. We have the file transform, the free transform actually. We have this transform. In here we have the scale. You can see scale. I can scale this down, I can scale it up, I can scale this down, I can scale it up. Okay, then in there too we have rotate. You can see I'm rotating the image. Okay, I'm rotating the image. Okay, I just leave it this way. I have changed the shape of this. Okay, see the transform, we have the distort. Let's see, you can see, oh no, I've distort this image. Okay, I've distort this image. Okay, you can see how it's now looking. Okay, in here we should have the perspective. I see it's kind of going inside and looking. You know what perspective mean? Something looking a kind of a reflex or something. Yeah, I think the reflex. You can see how it is. Then we have to edit. See on the transform. We have this wrap. You can see how making use of this to bring out the curves. They're not okay. Just you can see what the work of the curves. Okay, you can see how this is now. Okay. Then in this edit we have the flip horizontal. Can have also have the flip vertical. You can see that. So let's go back to the deeds and on the flip. Okay, we have this Adobe PD presets. We have the purge, video change. We have the define brush preset, define pattern. We have a lot of things on Photoshop which you might not be able to handle or talk about. Though what I want to talk about is the tools. Though let me just we have to touch every other things here. So we have the mode, which is our mode is an RGB color. Okay, 8 bits channel, not 16, not 32. 8 bits is okay. We have the adjustments. We have brightness, levels, curves, exposure. Okay, then we have the auto tone, auto contrast, auto color, image size, canvas size. You can see image size, and you can see it's already the image is on 300 resolution, so there's no need of touching it or reducing anything on it. Okay, we have the layer. Okay, we have the image rotation. Then we have the layer. We have can create a new layer. Can create a new layer from the background. Group from layer. Artboard from layers, and layer by copy. That's Control J. We have duplicate layer. We have delete layer. We have quick export as PNG exporters, and you can go through your system and see every other thing we have. Okay, this filter 3D, we have blur and the rest of thing. Okay, that is for that. That's the menu bar. Okay, we call that the menu bar. Okay, the menu bar. Okay, here we have the tools. This is called the quick selection. That's the move tool. Okay, sorry, that's the move tool, not the quick selection. This is the move tool. I use it to move my indomie around. Okay, I use it to move my indomie around. Okay, in here I have the artboard tool for drawing, and the artboard. You can see I'm concentrating on this. So Ctrl Z to go back. Okay, so that's for the work of the artboard. In here we have the rectangle mark QQ tool. This is for the mark Q tool. Okay, I can just control, if I add a clipping mask, you can see I've done something here. So Ctrl Z and Ctrl D to deselect, Ctrl D to deselect. Okay, then here we have eclipse mark Q, the same thing. You just click on this, you just see it's gone. Sorry, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. Okay, Ctrl D to deselect. Sorry, Ctrl D to deselect. Okay, let's set it back to normal. That's very, very important. Okay, here we have the polygon lasso tool that are used for cutting tool. You can use it to edit images, and you can see you can use it to edit images, to crop images. Control D, deselect. That's the use of the same thing with this lasso magnet tool and the rest of them. Then in here we have the object selection, we have the quick selection tool, we have the magic wand tool. Okay, you can see I've selected this, and you can see it has been selected. So Control D, I'm not gonna use them. So we have, this is the crop tool, this is the perspective crop tool, this is the slice tool, and this is the slice selection tool. Okay, then the next one we have here is the frame tool. Is the frame tool. Let's see, you can see that. Control Z, let's frame this again. You can see it has framed this. You can see this. So Control Z, let's go back to normal. Okay, that's the work of the frame tool. We have the eyedropper that helps us to pick color. Okay, let me draw a shape here. Okay, let me draw a shape here. Okay, then let's pick this is our eyedropper. Okay, I'm gonna pick this color, and on this, where is it? Sorry, let's change the color of this first too, so we can be able to see our image. Is why. So what we're gonna do is to pick this and eyedropper, pick this and put here. I'm supposed to put this here. I don't know why it's misbehaving. Okay, eyedropper 2. I'll 3D material eyedropper 2. Oh, I don't know why they're misbehaving right now. We have the color sample, we have the ruler 2, we have the notes 2. Okay, this is the work of the notes 2. You can see, just drop a note here, and that is it. Control Z, Control Z. Okay, so here we have the 1, 2, 3 count to the same thing, and just works like the other one. I drop to, and I don't know why you are fucking me up. This is nice. Okay, this is for the sports healing. Okay, this is healing brush, this is patch tool. Okay, sports healing brush tool is used for clearing spots on people's face. That's the spots, like when you have a picture that has spots on it, we make use of sports healing brush tool to clean that. This is part 2. Okay, you can see, you can see that not complete because it's not just exterize this and see, can you see that? Just see, can you see what he just did? So just, okay, Control D. So then we have the content aware move too. You see, Control Z, Control D to deselect. Okay, this is the brush tool, this is the pencil, You know what brush is used for? Painting. Okay, you can see I'm actually painting. So then this is the clone stamp to pattern stamp. Area of clone has not been defined. Okay, okay. Then we have history brush too. We have the art history brush too. This is the eraser tool, background eraser tool, magic eraser tool. This is gradient. Okay, this is gradient too, and then gradient. Sorry, I have the paint bucket too. Okay, can you see what happened right now? And this Control Z. So let's make use of this big color. Can you see it? Control Z. No, Control Z. I just use the eyedropper to pick this. Then I made use of this to print here. You can see that. So Control Z to undo what you did before. This is the blood tool. Okay, this is the blood tool. And here we have the sharpen tool. You can see. Also here we have the okay. We have the smudge tool. Okay, let's go back to this side. We have the dodge tool, the bond tool, the sponge tool. Okay, this is the pen tool. Okay, we'll be using this a lot. We'll be using this as a designer, as a learner, as someone who wants to go into designing. You must be able to know how to make use of this pen tool very well. You can see you'll be able to know how to make use of this pen tool very well. You can see I've joined them. So Control D, you might be able to know how to make use of this pen tool very well. You need to learn, and this is the T means for test. Okay, this is for test, and this is for writing. This is for okay. This is for test. Okay, and this is the arrow key for part selection. Okay, let's see. Oh, Control Z. Okay, this is for part selection, and this is for direct selection too. Then we have this is the rectangle tool, and in the rectangle we have the rounded rectangle tool, we have the ellipse tool, we have the polygon tool, we have the line tool, we have the custom shape tool. Okay, this is the hand tool, the rotate view tool, and this is a zoom tool. Okay, this is a zoom tool. Let's mouse just fit to screen. Okay, edit toolbar. I'm editing the toolbar. Okay, then this is for viewing, bigger view. You can see this. You can see full screen. So what I have to just do is escape, and I've gotten back to my position. And this also is a quick mask mode. Okay, so edit a quick mask mode. Okay, so these are my tools, and these are my tools. Okay, here we have the brush. This is the brush. Okay, this is the brush setting, and that's where I drop my brush. And this is for text character. Okay, paragraph character, paragraph. Okay, this is for the notes layer comes. Okay, this is for the notes, and that is it. We have these properties here. Okay, which shape us in so many ways. These properties are very important. Okay, very important, highly important. Okay, I like closing this so I can be able to have space here. Okay, we have the gradients, and so that is all for now. You can go ahead and browse more about Photoshop and learn more. And but this is the introduction to Photoshop. We're going to be learning a lot in Photoshop. Thank you and have a nice day.